We had our minute of silence. It is March 23rd, 2026. God bless you all. Thank you all for being here. God is within us. And around us. I also want to thank you guys. I appreciate all the wisdom, all the love, and all the life you give. Thank you all. Thank the Lord for this experience, for being with you all. Your existence. Hello, Hector. Yeah, I'm getting better every day. I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to see you. And the best experience is right now. There is no other experience. There is no living somebody else's life. You are the greatest life. All that there is. This is the greatest moment. You are the best feeling. If you want to think a rat and pills, well, you can think that all you want, Attila. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is how you feel. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter where you're at. It only matters how you feel. Post it up in a band. The biggest one of my life. Taking a poop is good for you? I just took one. I have a cold and I'm finding it much more difficult. Yeah. You know, YouTube actually gave me a warning, and supposedly it messes with your views. Yeah. Specifically with my live. But then it came to me. I just found this out today. It dawned to me that, yeah, nothing can stop me. You can't contain me. It's an illusion to think you're going to contain me. And any one of you. You're finding it much more difficult to control your feelings. Well, I understand how that could be happening, but you just actually have to see that anything you don't like, it's you are the one emitting you don't like it. So you already know what you don't like, so therefore you don't have to do it. Yeah. Nothing can really bother you. Yeah, how could it? The only thing that bothers you is something that's on your mind. Get rid of it. Change the view of your mind. Yeah. There's really no feelings to control. Feelings just mean you're out of control. Yeah. And I've been there. And so has everybody else. It genuinely, it sucks. Yeah. The only thing that really agitates you is what's on your mind. Let it go. Change the view of what's on your mind so it doesn't agitate you. You're seeing it from an agitative way. Posted up in an abandoned house. Yeah. You guys crack me up all the time. Angela, gang stalking is a crime. Well, what made you say that? Yeah. Doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter what someone maybe you work with is trying to say to you. None of that matters. Yeah. What matters is what you want to do. I'm never taking LSD. Yeah. So, never done most drugs. I don't find them that interesting. It is an illusion when they pull the plug on your stream. I would say that it would happen. Yeah. And so it happened. Yeah. It was meant to happen if it does. Are you referring to the comment I just made, though, about how YouTube gave me a warning? Yeah. We're actually meant to live free and freely. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that I'm doing that, but it's up to you to create and to choose that life. Who's going to choose it for you? If you would leave the choosing to someone else, just follow. Let's just say you gave up all your time. You just let someone choose for you. Well, don't you think that somebody's going to come along and just manipulate and use you? Yeah. Some Tom Sawyer. Because there's something that you always want to do. You're just not doing it. As simple. Sam Pipes, nice to see you. Hello, simulation, press start. Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured at the beginning of this year, YouTube gave me a warning, but like, I just kind of was like, yeah, whatever, it's just a warning. But then like progressively, I knew something was going on. Yeah, the views and all the comments would be going crazy. Like, and they are, I mean, I would say the most craziest. And the views, yeah. But then I found out today, like, I finally found out, like, oh no, it's because I have that warning. Yeah. But then I came around and was like, I don't really give an F. Yeah. Took my power back. Yeah, big bad YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. And you can go, I mean, I don't really care about it, to be honest. Yeah. I don't really care about anything. But if you go look up my live videos, you just in the last like couple months, you will see what I'm talking about. Because I'm a man of evidence. Yes, you said you can do anything you want. Yeah. I mean, we all can. It's actually what we came here to do. we somewhat learned this, but you actually came here to live how you want. All the stuff that you don't like is actually because you want to do stuff that you do like. So what you don't like is just trying to get you to what you do want. Yeah. Do you love your life or wife? No, I left her. It's a grown-up substance. Yeah, I mean, it's made in a laboratory, right? Thank you all for being with me. And we just started this, so you didn't miss shit. Why would you laugh out loud? You're trying to make money. Are you? I'm guessing you're receiving this to about the YouTube views. Well, that's not why I did YouTube. Yeah. So it would be a bigger deal if it was the main reason why I did it. If it was any of the reason why I started. Yeah. But people do give me donations. So that was kind of like unexpected. And that doesn't matter really on the views. Like, yes, but actually sometimes it doesn't at all. And I will just bounce off of this and say life is the most surprising when we have not expecting anything. Yeah. And also when we do what we want. YouTube is more interesting than it ever was. But that comes with the side of like chaos and the side of, fakes and frauds. Yeah. Yeah, I love Jesus. Yeah, YouTube's been so interesting over the 3 years, and today probably it's the most interesting. It'd make you like just sit there all day, watch like crazy videos online, crazy topics. Hello, Stone. Yeah. It's a difficult one to identify. Yeah. And that's why I teach people how to identify with God or with being free. Yeah. Real freedom is when you have no thoughts, or you don't have to fight with thoughts in your head. Yeah. Life's been interesting for the last 6 years. Yeah, it kind of always was, wasn't it? So I help people. Really, I just want them to achieve this happiness, to be the chief of happiness. Because I've had it all my life. Give or take. Essentially, as a content creator. Yeah, but YouTube doesn't pay me like when I got there. And it took me a long time to be eligible to be monetization for YouTube. YouTube doesn't, like, you have to get a lot of views and a lot of ad watches So I don't really make money specifically from YouTube paying me. It's, yeah. I mean, if you made like AI and you made some crazy edited videos, then yeah, and people really like watch all your stuff and you're getting crazy amount of views, you're probably not being genuine and unauthentic. Not saying that you're not, but a lot of people seem to do that because they're doing it for money. They're not doing it because it's what they actually want to do. So it shows. Yeah. But my money comes from donations from YouTube. So, well, the money that I make from off of YouTube. Yeah, I was married, Dawn. Yeah, so I had a video from 2 years ago, Pet the Mama, and it was kind of like a joke, but the context of the video was positive and uplifting, but it was said from a joking standpoint, and I could see it. I mean, it was from 2 years ago. I don't care about the video. They take it down. It's 2 years ago. I don't care. I don't care about the video. You know what I mean? It was yeah. I just said women are the real dogs. So yeah, it was. But I could see why. It was only a minute. It was a YouTube short. I don't know. It's in the past. I don't even care. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still in training for living with what I want. I mean, we all are. That's until we are. Yeah. Hello, Bad Divine Soul. Ask all your questions down below. Thank life for this opportunity. I'll try to answer them all. Yeah, I spent all of my life in Pennsylvania. When I was younger, my stepdad, my real dad died. Okay, biological. My stepdad like never took me anywhere, or we couldn't afford to go anywhere. Is a little bit of both. So I've never really been anywhere. But I feel like I haven't even seen like most of Pennsylvania. I mean, it's just like it's so big. Yeah, it's everyone in general is trying to make money. Yeah, until you don't have to make money anymore. Yeah. The reason why I make money at this point of my life is to build the spiritual center, and so I can help other people, whether to help them get money or to where they can be at the spiritual center. So everyone's trying to eat the menu. Yeah, money has been made. What now? There's some people that don't think about money. Yeah. whatever they've done to the community side of things, it's worked. I'm not sure what you mean by that, UKG. See you later, Stone. See you later, Dono. Yeah. Do I meditate? Yeah. I talk meditation. I teach meditation. Yeah. And I'm always, to me, meditation is using a technique, and I'm always, though, in meditation, being aware of how I feel. And my meditation is to keep all thoughts off my mind, to not plug into any thought, and not to be pulled by any thought. Yeah. Huh. Thank you, Pat the Mama. What's up, brother? The community side of YouTube. Hello, Michael Wardwell. Loads of people are streaming all kinds of streams. Okay, yeah. I mean, bunch of people doing whatever they want to do. Yeah. Are you saying, like, was there something like you were going to add to that, UK? Meditation is about the getting back to your original state. See, I mean, I like when there's a lot of people, doesn't really matter. But I like when the chat's not going too fast, because I feel bad when I miss people's comments. Yeah, so yeah, about carefreeing when you were 4 years old. You're happy. Too many people of you ask me. Okay. Hello, DJ Edgy, Slyeth. Well, UKG, I have a free course that's it's from the Himalayas, but yeah, it's the best free course, and it's right online. So it's like the most official, professional one that you're going to get. And being here with me, because I have no thoughts and no emotions, this is one of your best opportunities in life, for your life. And I mean that sincere, because then it can be, you can use it as, okay, and it can make you sail to where you need to go. Or it can just be, you can come to your own guidance. Yeah. 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 I would say the word meditation is, even to me, it's been mis-scrooged or misconstrued. Okay. Yeah, it's been mislabeled in a way. Because if you don't have an official technique, then there's, other than like simple ones, yes, then you're not really meditating because you don't have a technique. You can't just go up to like some random person is not just going to say, oh yeah, like here's a meditation. No, I want an official technique. Yeah. I'm about being official. If I'm going to do something, I go and take action. Yeah. If I wanted to steal from a bank, I would go and steal from the bank. Like whatever it is. And that's how I think you should live. Hello, Stephen, John Cole. Happiness. I appreciate all the comments. All you guys in your lives. I'm very well aware we each have our own life. And we're each trying to really make it better. Happiness and having fun generally don't fake. Yeah. I mean, you can have fun at the mall, even if you're going for something petty. You know, maybe you're just going to interview some people. You make a life as interesting as you want. Doesn't matter if you're on a playground, if you're a grown-up. If maybe you're at the mall just getting a sweater. Life is a blessing. And I want to give you guys these blessings. Yeah. Hello, Grace and me. I like watching when you don't know. Yeah, you're not the only one. Or should I say, so do I. Yeah. I like watching when I don't know. Yeah. Well, the spiritual path is when you balance your job, money, bills, and relationships. So, Stephen, I would say you're actually already on it. You're already on the path. Maybe you just awake. But spirituality is when nothing really gets to you or in your way of living the true life that you want to live. And if it is finding God, finding out what life is all about, the meaning of life, well, then you have to go towards that and risk up everything. Because it's worth the risk. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, it's more worth the risk that you have all those things going on, but you're just seeking something else. That's what makes it worth it. Sit in the grass. Sit in the back, Grace. You know, real high up. That's beautiful. You got a breathing technique. Yeah. Yeah. We're always breathing. So once you become aware of your breath, you can master your life. So all tense people, in anytime you're angry, your breaths are erratic. Okay. They're very flinchy and fast. If you're it's impossible to actually be aware of your breath and be angry. Thank you for the sub. I can see you have no intentions to control the group. Yeah, because if I control the group, then I'm going to be forcing it. Yeah. Yeah, I think you have emotions. Thanks for being here. The people that are really nasty, I still help them. Yeah, that's actually my job, literally. Yeah, I got one of the hardest jobs of all. Got to put up with everyone else's shit. Nah, I'm kidding. I picked this. Or it chose me. It doesn't really matter. I mean, emotions. I mean, sometimes the thing is like sometimes my body is severely messed up. So yeah, before this, I would say no. But sometimes I have sadness for people. Yeah. Because I want them to be happy and full of life for the world. And then I just got to take it from a positive angle and then not sad anymore. Yeah. Back before my body got messed up, I was completely free of everything. Like I was 110% happiness all the time. I wasn't even meditating. I didn't know anything really spirituality. Yeah. And I just was happy all the time because I got past all of my emotions. What's your go-to sequence? So I have a course that I set up that's the free techniques of the science of God, passed on techniques. And I also have a paid course. Yeah. So those are the official ones. I would never like jab around about it. Before those, I took Sadhguru's paid meditation and inner engineering completion. So before I got the new techniques and learned more, I did that for 2 years, basically, which you would call an official one. Yeah. Yeah. Challenge yourself where you're meant to challenge that self. And that's what makes it all worth it. You can get over it. Bad the mind, soul. Your brain is for you to get over all shit. So what's the physical pain that you're having? Yeah. Like, I can drink. I don't like drinking alcohol. Okay. I can drink and probably pound down liquor. Yeah, straight. And I haven't even drank it in so long, years. But I could still be in meditation and still love everybody. I might love them even more. The choice is to love. I'm telling you the two consistent key secrets. The key is to always love the person and see something positive. Because as soon as that's it. Yeah, it's always about being useful and helping others. Yeah, that's what this whole shebang is about. Yeah. God is first. Yeah. And he's directly guiding you by the way you feel. Yeah, life actually guides itself. This is magnetism. Yeah, this is God guiding you. Yeah, Grace and me, nice. Yeah. Hello, Mrs. Iceland. Sounds and feelings about the surrounding. Yeah. Nice. That sounds great. Yeah. Like, just think about it. There's some life that you want to live, but some other people are already living it. More than likely. Someone else can't live the life that you want to pick, that you want to live. Yeah, sometimes we just got to hear from someone else, Stephen, and that's why I'm here. I'm gonna try to see some of these comments. Yeah. Y'all love how raw you are. Yeah. Yeah. I'm single. I could be looking for a girlfriend, but then I just simply don't care. Yeah. And even that feels more freely. Yeah. Yeah, God doesn't need bells and whistles. And I'm about to actually hit this. Yeah. I mean, in the tradition, there's bells and whistles. You know. Yeah. If I wanted to do it just for views, like I would just like go in town and just like scream or like real loud and be, yeah. Being silent is praising Jesus. Yeah. It's when you actually pay respect to all of life. Being silent. You know, being silent, it's actually how I love. And that happens when you stop paying attention to your thoughts. Let's be clear. Or when your mind is silence. Okay? Then you have no ego. Then you actually feel this reality. This reality is the fundamental baseline. Is the feel of it. Has a feel. Reality is literally a feeling. Like, it's not even a word. It's not even a thought. It's actually feeling it. Yeah. Which is feeling alive. All right. Samuel, I'm never going to make it clear till the day I die. Yeah, I agree with you, Michael Wardwell. I didn't inhale that one. Yeah, it's a blessing to have you on the same team. I mean, of course, Bad the Mind Soul. Everyone here is on the same team. We all genuinely want the same thing. With a few, you know, a few specific things each and every one might want. But generally, we want to be in a community where everybody's just like getting along and we're living and having fun. Fancy a bum. Because I'm sitting on my bum. Hello, Rodrigo. Well, if you see aura, that's a beautiful thing to see. And soul bear is most important. Yeah. You don't really see it too often. Or you just catch like a glimpse. Have I ever showered? No. A rusky bum. Don't know what that means. But sure. Am I a hobo? Yes. Yeah, if you help the right people. I'm gonna scroll down on some of these comments. So I wonder why you have mouth pain. But Kenya or Ketcha? Yeah, if you help the right people. Yeah. I agree. Let's yeah, it is bizarre, Michael. Hello, black hole. I've never heard of a barber shop. Yeah. Haha. You care a whole lot and are delusional and denial. Oh. Who's that? Only fools say in their hearts there is no God. I mean, yeah. That's what you like to do before you meditate. Well, maybe you're onto something. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not changing me. Yeah. And it doesn't matter if I do or I don't. Yeah. I guarantee you, if I would do something in my videos, which something more people would come in. You don't think you'd ever seen me smoke? 'Cause I usually don't. No, because it agitates me more, Michael, and I can't eat. So it's actually a double-edged sword. I have no clue what Samuel means. Hello, Robert. Reality really is a feeling. Yeah, it's effing crazy. Yeah, you'll never know God if you can never sit quietly. Because what's going on in your mind, or whatever you see something outside, it comes from nothing, from stillness. The movement happens out of that. You know the movement part, but you don't know what life's all about. Everything comes from stillness. People are too lazy. Yeah, you're hitting all the marks. I mean, Matt the Visionary, sometimes when my body's messed up, I don't want to talk to anybody like personally. So, yeah. I mean, my body's been messed up for a long time, and there were plenty of times where I was ready to die. And you think I want to hold a strike up a conversation with somebody? But Matt, I actually didn't mean to call you. So, but we did talk today, and then I was thinking, yeah, maybe I will call you later. Yeah, Matt, but maybe. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Everybody's staying guard at the door of your mind. Sounds like a song lyric for like a rock band. I don't know what you mean way back. I've never smudged my area before black hole. Rodrigo, plans got switched up because some other people fell out. But I want to. I mean, I got to see how much. Like, I really want to. Yeah, it's one of my top priorities. Hopefully, within the months, with it by the end of the year, 6 months. Yeah. Movement is nothing at all. It comes from stillness. Yeah. It's two things of the same. When are you coming to Yaksh? Where is that? You can put sage in your spaghetti. Yeah. Sage has a nice smell. If you really can smell sage, it will tell you the properties and the things that it can do. Yeah. Yeah, Rodrigo. I mean, Portugal. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it a lot recently, and I am very interested to go. Pop don't do that much compared to meditation. Yeah, that's a little bit too much for me. You know, pot butter and munchies. I guess I would like a vaporizer. Okay. Because it would be the cleanest way. But every time that I wanted to like stop smoking, I would sell the packs. I would get rid of that vaporizer. And that was probably like the best thing that I've ever smoked. Every song lyric is from the artist. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, if it's one of the Rodrigo, yeah, if it's one of the cheapest places to stay, then I definitely, like I said, I definitely want to like go there. If it is, then yeah, you definitely got to like send me an email, Rodrigo, and or comment on the video. I'm not sure what you mean, cut pile. Cut pile. Yeah. Decent is falling out of the lie. You've been programmed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just don't. I mean, that's beautiful, Rodrigo. Yeah, staying at your house. I just also want to always either have the backup plan or, be able to get my own place, because you just never know. I also don't like to intrude on people. So, so basically if it's so cheap, I'm about to do some research after this. This is okay. I wrote down one thing, and it came to me before I even started this. So I wrote down for my next YouTube live title, I was gonna go, I'm the craziest man alive. That's because YouTube right now, they're looking after me. They put me on a warning. Yeah, nice. So search Portugal is my next thing, but yeah, I seen the music. I'm just usually so busy that I don't get to listen to music, Michael. Yeah. I have comments that I didn't even get to answer, and yeah, I mean, car and travel is definitely a thing too. That would be perfect, Rodrigo. I mean, I'm feeling like that's gonna be the next move. Angie. Yeah. Write that down. I'll listen to it right after this. Everything we know is an idea. Yeah. I mean, that's funny because I've seen a YouTube title, the same thing that you just said. Every idea is someone else's passed down. I wouldn't get. I understand it, but I wouldn't get too caught up into it because it hurts. Yeah. Even if it's a small little tension. Yeah. I would only agree with the positive stuff. Yeah. If someone else says some stuff that's nihilistic or negative, it's simply not for you. Yeah. Yeah. Matt, I mean, I think that you're gonna find the people. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is whatever we want to do in life, we have to write it down as a top priority, and then we have to go after it. Yeah. Because by not going after out of our plans, then we won't get out of the situation that we're in. Okay. Oh man, I mean, she wouldn't have to tell me about watching the plants, Rodrigo. Yeah, I would naturally watch the plants myself. So she don't got to worry about that. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to. It's definitely want to. Thank you. What was the warning? I mean, maybe it is a house thing. I mean, I wish I had some place where people could come live for free, I mean, you'd still like take action and do things, but really to get rid of all the stress, to de-stress you. So I wish I had like some warm place where people can come and we could do this in person. Yeah. Break you down like the Buddha. The warning we already went over, but it was a video I made from like 2 years ago, and yeah, I was just like making a joke, but YouTube like took it the wrong way. Yeah, it's in the past. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, at this point, yeah, I'm just gonna rot. The thing is, when you get the warning, they want you to take a quiz. And I actually took pictures of the quiz so you guys can see it, and I'll post them tomorrow. The questions are ridiculous. I mean, you have to read these. You have to read these. I'm being serious. The thing is, once you do the quiz, and this they've had me on the warning for months. But until you do the quiz, they give you 90 days until there's no more warning. So I have to wait 90 days to get off the warning. Okay, so it happened at like the beginning of this year, but I was like, oh yeah, it's not a big deal. But all my views and people seeing my stuff, I'm basically on a I'm on a light shadow ban right now. That's why all these people aren't coming into my lives. Yeah, because I went from getting 50 to 100 people in here to not that. And you can see the evidence on my lives of the last couple months. And also, I was getting like thousands of views, 5K to 10K views. And then all of a sudden, it's just like a couple hundred views. Yeah. But I actually feel like I'm using this as a strength. So. His barber's Chuck Norris. So. Yeah. There's the whole spiel. I need a partner to travel with. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to come this summer. Yeah. I'm gonna have to see what the passport's all about, Rodrigo. Yeah. I don't even like talking about myself. Yeah. Just because, I'd rather listen to other people. I'd rather help other people. Yeah, you need hurt to get strong. And that's why YouTube put me on the warning, and I didn't even know. Like, yeah. But how I found out is I was researching other people, and even though it's just a warning, people were saying like, no, it can do stuff. Yeah, just sitting with them, their mind will drop. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd call them yoga retreats, but You got to tell me if you did that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how. The thing is I don't know how to like set that up. Like, if I go somewhere, yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody. But from what I don't know, it seems like a lot of people online they somehow set something up, and they're not even like popular, yet they get all these people to go there. So hopefully you welcome me to your tropical farm paradise. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Matt, the visionary. You're blacklisted in real life. Yeah. Well, you just gotta like forget about it and live a positive life, Justice. Yeah. There's really no such thing as self-help, Priya. Yeah. I don't know what you need to heal specifically. Yeah. The new life is when you want to start it. When you want to go in that direction. The idea can start right now. Yeah. I would quit battling with your mind. Anything negative, overcome it. Yeah. I would try to limit all your thoughts to no thoughts. And then you'll naturally feel what you want to do and need to do. Michael Holy, well, maybe this hits you. Maybe this hit. Where do you stay at, if you don't mind telling me? Yeah, Michael. Well, it would be really cool and amazing if I start spreading enlightenment. I mean, that's what I came to do, and that's why I would be going around. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah. You're very smart, Michael. How okay? Did you just change like your profile picture, Prize? You're talking to him. Well, maybe this came all the way to North Carolina. You can't really see smells, but they tell you something. I stopped everything that troubled your mind. Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to India. So I don't understand though if you stopped everything, Priya. And I'm not sure what you mean by like the light shadow. No. Yeah. I have the free course on my website, which is the Kriyas. But really, they're just in general. They're the free best techniques. Yeah, I'm not sure if I know Tai Chi and Qi Gong, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I need someone to like set that up with and a place to do that at. The thing that gets me is I know I'm gonna have to charge people a price for, and yeah, I don't want to charge them too much. So, and I don't know if I could reach enough people to charge that price, given my popularity here. I would more so do something like, yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's a great idea, Michael Wardwell. You're right. You're right. Thanks for the word of wisdom. I remember, Justice. I remember who you are. Yeah. Well, I just want you to get away from them, Justice, and get them out of your mind. Get away from them people as far as you can. Hello, Starsy. Yeah. Well, relax now, Priya. You can do this right here with me. Okay, forget about the practices. You can forgive yourself right now. You're actually not forgiving yourself. That's why you keep thinking you have to forgive, because you haven't actually forgiven yourself fully. Because when you do fully forgive, then you don't think about forgiving anymore. You don't have to forgive. Yeah. Some dude yelled at me the other day because I said Jesus, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sick about hearing Jesus when you walk by my house." And then he didn't talk to me. he like got, he got angry, or he just said something, and he ran inside his house. It was on live, and I told him I'm sorry. So I even forgave him. I'm better. I'm better, Starzy, and I hope to even get better. So better that I can meet all you guys, and so I can live my life. Yeah. And so I can help the world. Who doesn't want to help the world? Yeah. Like there's some stuff that I don't do that could be like very beneficial to me. Some people ask me I've been asked for interviews, but I don't want to go into interviews at all. Sometimes in life when things get real shitty, yeah, people will kill you and throw you in jail. I mean, that's probably the worst. And yeah, you got to get away from that. Lord, have mercy on me. Hello, Daniel. You've already helped so much. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah, I mean, we've all helped people all of our life. And I do want to help more. Well, if the Bible makes you calm, that's very good. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus was everyone really wants to be helping. Yeah. Jesus was a helper. Not that I know Shakti Pa, but maybe the techniques, maybe they intertwine. Yeah. Yeah, and I can't wait when my body fully gets healed and when I can eat food. I don't know like what all the stuff that life's gonna unfold. Yeah. I can't even think of it because my body doesn't have energy to think about that. Thank you for being here. Let us feel heaven. We can all improve ourselves. Yeah. So sometimes even when I'm dying, like, you know, the mind can really, you can do anything with the mind. The best thing is to lose your mind and to see when you see it, when there is nothing on your mind, when there is no mind. Yeah, it's true. True, Daniel. Then we die. Hello, my sister, Strawberry. Mira. Yeah, that is true. Let us feel heaven. The vibrations of my love can be felt. Yeah. It is true when you get into that state, you connect with Mother Gia. Okay. You connect with all that is. I don't, and that makes a change itself. Yeah. I mean, let us feel heaven. You're like, I feel like you've just been at this mountaintop. Maybe that's why you went to that mountain trip. But you've really been dropping these spiritual knowledge. Yeah. That is true. That is true. It's not something like I think though. I think of. Well, if that's all you need to know, then maybe you can teach me, Michael. I like learning like the official stuff. Yeah. So, like if Jesus was here, I would be, hanging with Jesus to learn the techniques and how to help people. Yeah. Like the techniques that I specifically teach, I learned them from, someone who's official. Yeah. And if I wasn't free from my own stuff, I probably wouldn't teach them either. So as if love radiates you from across the universe. Woo! Across the waves. Yeah, if you think about me, or if you have a picture of me and look at it, and it seems obscure to some people, but you can actually feel love because you're tuning into me or my soul. Yeah. So there's a little hint, a helpful hint. Yeah. Not too many people are going to do that though. Yeah, you're right, Daniel. Thanks for dropping that knowledge. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the crazier thing, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, we can put the parasympathetic and atomic system back in the rest. Yeah. Yeah, I worked out like most of my life. It always made me feel good, like feeling good. And I didn't notice before, but it doesn't matter. That I could probably say that's one reason why I'm super calm. So, hello, Dimitri. I could probably read minds. Dimitri, of course I remember you. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for being here, Prius. You were meant to be. Yeah, Michael, I'm gonna have to see you in your tropical paradise. Yeah. Uh, I had a teacher, Joel. Yeah. Love is no different like quantum tunneling. Yeah. The Holy Spirit is working. I'm so glad to hear that. You know, your love is going across time and space. It's one of the best things and the most beautiful. Amen to the Lord. Yeah, you're in the spirit of more. Yeah. Yeah, we experience the flesh, and then we fall back from the senses, and then we experience the soul. I guess you could say why life means something so much to me, or more, because when I was starving and I couldn't eat food, I just, all I felt was a spirit. Yeah. So that's what propelled me and came me to do this. Yeah. Light is all around us. Yeah. Yeah, of course, the Holy Spirit. And I love what you said, let us feel heaven. Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff to learn. I'm interested in so many things. Sometimes I wish I knew more scripture. Sometimes, this. He will visit in the dreams tonight. I don't know what you mean. Yeah. The divine feminine. But I love talking about it. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Wow, yeah. I get what you're saying, Michael Wardwell. And everybody in here should lead by that example. Yeah. I don't know if it has to be a certain material for the pendulum. Yeah, wow. You used to do it too. Wow. People think we are crazy, but who cares? Do yeah, who cares? I mean, it just gets to the point where it's just funny. Yeah. You believe in interdimensional beings? Yeah. Yeah. I don't necessarily, I feel like the word is more far away than it is. Yeah. So I feel like if you were to visit the interdimensional beings, you would do it through right now, right here. Yeah. So for sure, though, it's, I would say it's the same thing as heaven. Yeah, we're already multidimensional beings. We're already connected to God. We're just, some are just coming back to realizing it. This is almost like an online class in itself. Yeah. That's when you started practicing Zen meditation. But yeah, I mean, it happened through the Bible, through Jesus's life. Well, you got to escape that mental institution, and you got to build one for the people that are in that and are trying to send you there. And you definitely can make this in a positive way, Justice. Yeah. Jesus being in India with the wise men. Yeah. Yeah, because they have all those years, that were missed, which I would say is a big part, is a bigger part. Yeah. It doesn't matter how don't you have those years, but you have the beginning and the end. Someone has to know. Yeah, they're more practices. They're very simple things you do in everyday life. Yeah. Well, evil's just when you stem away from being positive. So it's a natural outcome. Yeah, act of remembering or remembrance. And yeah, I'm completely on board with that, Daniel. Yeah. No, the yeah, yeah. Buddhism, it's just explaining it that they're explaining it in a different way. They don't really worship anything. Okay. And they also, yeah. So they don't. It's not really a religion. We've been told like lies, and some people don't want you to learn about other people. Yeah. If let's just say like Mexico is like you go there and it's paradise. It's a paradise there. Well, but you went and to keep people out of there, you told everybody, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, that place is evil. Don't go there. It's evil. You'll die." And it turns out it's actually a paradise. So, yeah. Sometimes if you haven't experienced something such as techniques or actually been somewhere, you don't know how it really is. I love being able to free think and speak. Yeah. That's so nice to hear. I'm glad I'm as close as I am and not in disbelief. Wow. You're just like right in between. Yeah, right on the line, right? You don't know if you're starting or finishing. Well, that's so nice to hear, Strawberry. You always learn something new. Yeah. And so do I. I mean, who we can't shit ourselves here. I learn stuff. I sometimes I just get reminded. I get reminders. Yeah. That's actually my favorite part. And because sometimes I think like, oh, I'm just because my body's messed up. I think like, wow, I'm gonna put my last little energy into like going on a live stream. Yeah. And I'm just like, wow, I mean, maybe I should just wait. But when I hear stuff like that, Strawberry Mirror, you always learn something new. Yeah. And that's not like even some like egotistic thing. Because I know like you learn from you could learn from someone else in here. So it's all about learning. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, your parents are just the sun and the moon. How can one achieve remote reviewing? You would have to find the technique. Yeah. And I don't really know nothing about that. But making everything a helix trinity. Okay, you guys went on the comments. I'm gonna scroll back to the top. But let me read one or two more. Many Buddhists are trying to find the same God we Christians found. Yeah, they just you got to understand people have different ways of explaining. Yeah. They're just explaining it in a different way. They have a different language. Did you ever want to challenge us? Challenge me? People have different languages, cultures. It's yeah. I agree. I know what the Buddhists are looking for. I have what they're looking for. Yeah. I ate pizza fish sticks on a burrito. Huh. You have to take medicine to stay sane. Yeah, but why? Until you don't. Yeah, Buddhists believe in Jesus. He was a Buddha. Going from 10 fingers to 12. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Muslims, the Chinese, the Aztec, I mean, Inca, they're all looking for the main, they're all looking for God. Everyone wants to know why we're here. You want to feel part of life. You want to feel connected. I also brought up in the clouds out of a jail cell. Like when you were physically in a jail cell, that yeah. Okay, I'm scrolling to the top. Hello, Carl. Hello, Michael. Can you? I mean, can you leave your home just ice? Yeah, we love people no matter who they are, and that's the ultimate goal. Let us fill heaven. Jesus Christ is the perfect person to learn that from. Hmm. Thank you, Carl. That's crazy, Michael Holy. Trying to spread joy to other people. Yeah, it's the greatest thing you can do. Yeah. That's very beautiful, Michael. You're all very beautiful. I found God in my heart more than any book, any flesh, or any number. Well, yeah, and ultimately, if you find it in a book or a number, you're gonna find it in your heart. So, it's what the books are pointing to, and it's what anything else is actually trying to converge you over. Convergence. Yeah. One more time. Woo! Yeah. Well, so there's a thing over in India and maybe Japan and China. Like these places really exist. And this is really going on. They, they basically, you can call it a law. Okay. It's called Satna Dharma. And this is not a policy or religion. Satna Dharma was a way to live your life. You could call it a spiritual life, but it was written down, but it had no rules, but it was how you should live your life. Okay, but some people are going to call it something that it's not. It was basically a written set of roles. This is the core of a lot of things. I mean, core of, a lot of things that go on over there. China, India. Yeah. Quack. Jesus isn't alone. It's true. How beautiful. Yeah, and you guys make me inspired. You guys fill me with love. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah. That was beautiful, Daniel. Yeah, a lot of their names are crazy, so don't worry about that, Michael. That's great that you love. Yeah. I mean, it would be the top 10 commandments. It's a way to. It was a rule for humanity to live. So you could say universal laws, earth guidance. Yeah, it's just all good and positive things. Yeah. It probably lines up exactly with the 10 Commandments. Yeah. The mountain, what? The serum on the mountain? Yeah. Hello, baby from the beach. Would it be safe to say that the creator has just found a way? I mean, because it all goes back to one. It all goes back to source. And you can't get outside of that. So when you start to separate yourself from people in a hierarchy, or that you're better, then that's when you're not going for the source. You're acting against the one. Yeah, I don't know too much about Lamari. Or that's what we're going to call him from now. But I can call somebody up and ask. Yes, so you guys know that the techniques that I have gotten are from Lamari's lineage. So, yeah. I mean, but I don't know Babaji and Lamari, what he showed him. Ali is one, but it's very beautiful. Yeah, universe, and you realize one day that love is the driving force of everything. Yeah, most amazing time. Have you ever, hello, Tyler. Have you ever been knocked out and looked at the lights and what lights say? Uh, like, like someone punching you knockout? Not sure what you mean. It's just them trying to find the creator, yeah. Yeah, I've okay, Daniel. Yeah, he manifested a golden palace. Wow. Heroes love to be heroes, and villains love to be villains. Yeah. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. Yeah. I can tell from how loving you are. Well, thank you. Thank you, Michael. I'm glad you could tell that I do the real spiel. Hello, that Blair. I don't know what that means. You guys killed it with the comments tonight. I'm not sure what you mean, Tyler. Mr. Greenleaf the Dawn. Nice to see you. Woohoo! I do wish I was outside next to like a little fire. It's always amazing here. Yeah. I love you, Let Us Fill Heaven. You should read about you should read autobiography of a yogi. Maybe. Yeah. Nice. I have a book. I have a book I want to show you, Michael Wardwell. Yeah, you're right. Let Us Fill Heaven. I'm not sure what you mean, Tyler. He's patient. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking of when I'm sitting down of going live on another YouTube channel and go live on this YouTube channel too, but just to see, because like I said, my channel is kind of like a little in the shadow. Okay. Because of that warning. And it's been like this for months. Yeah. Yeah, Strawberry Mira. Well, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. I love all you guys. Yeah. I don't have a attitude, Tyler. There's no attitude to have about you. Remember, energy needs a circuit. Wow. Thank you, Stefan. You give it back to God, He gives it back to you. Wow. uh, Thank you all for being here. Yeah, hot potato. That's definitely rolling floor laughing. You're all loved here. May we fill the world with love. May God bless you all. Thank you, Gary Nagy. I appreciate the time that we were here together for. I think all you guys should drink a nice cup of milk. Quack, quack. May your head be silent. Thank you, Michael. I'll see you soon.